physical and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Al Jefferson. Curry, good.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And the Hornets with possession here. 4-point game. Walker with a clean look. Charlotte again missing. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 9.
Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
There's the pass to Walker. And it's good. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Curry, wide open, drains it from beyond the arc.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now, here's Stevenson. Griffin with the steal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Stephen Curry, another 3. Curry's got 15.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And it's Walker penetrating. Again, the miss by Walker.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Harden with it. He dishes it to Curry. The 3. That's good. Curry's got 21.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Charlotte calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Out left to the wing, and a wide open look for Walker. Charlotte no good that time either.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Hornets trail by 17, and Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the West. And so he hits both. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Right side Aldridge. Baseline jumper, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now here's Walker. And Zeller kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. 5 to shoot. Charlotte moving it around. Stevenson with a clean look. No good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. They've built a big lead. Here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Walker. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Love. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Zeller. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Gary Neal's checked in for Charlotte. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And that is good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Paul can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 16. And Roberts kicks to Neal. It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Biyombo. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, the thing is that they haven't gotten it done at the line here early in the ballgame.
It's tipped. It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by Durant. Roberts. And he converts the layup.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And he gets it to go.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Biyombo, that's good.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Durant for three, and that one's good. Durant's got 5.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
Here's Henderson. Good D by Howard.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. West All-Stars lead by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Parker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Howard. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. So it's the Hornets now, following the 3 from Chris Paul. There's Neal with the 3, and the rebound goes to Howard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
So for the West, James Harden, he's checked in for Durant, and Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Gary Neal. And Walker subbed in for Brian Robbins. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, as you know, great post scoring is a bit of a lost art in the NBA, but Al Jefferson is a throwback player. He said, you know what gets me going? When I spin to the baseline real quick, get you off your feet, go under you, and throw it up fast. That's better than any windmill or 360 dunk I could ever do. Kevin?
Oh, well, loves to operate down low. Thank you, Doris.
Boy, and I love Jefferson's great footwork on the low box. I mean, he's always keeping defenders off balance.
Here's Stevenson after Al Jefferson's score. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And that one's good. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And here is Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside for Curry. They double team Curry. Harden outside. Now the feed to Parker. Fires the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Parker. 24 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Charlotte calls timeout. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Nobody near Parker. Parker with another miss. Hornets trail by 15. And Parker comes with the help. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Stevenson's got his first basket of the night.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
Now, here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Here's Walker. It's a 16-point game. Stevenson left side. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Vonleh. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Parker. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's not a sight. You see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Can't hit from 12.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Curry kicks to Parker. Back to Curry. From deep. The shot misses. Hornets trail by 13. Stevenson passes to Zeller. And here's Walker. 5 points in the game. And Zeller kicks to Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Stevenson. Puts one up from 19. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got his third rebound tonight. Pulls up for 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Davis. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Banked in off the glass.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
1:30 left here in the second. And here is Parker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Man showing some terrific range.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
And it's Walker penetrating. And Davis sends it back.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Stevenson. Charlotte moving it around. All alone. Here's Zeller. Here's Jefferson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Nobody near Parker. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Parker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the West All-Stars. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Walker penetrating. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
So the West ends up going with the new group. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo is checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Cody Zeller. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Gary Neal subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Ball with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Henderson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the West All-Stars up by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Jefferson. Here's Zeller. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Zeller's got the first bucket of the third here for Charlotte. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
The turnovers keep coming. They're piling up. It's been a very sloppy start to the game for them, but you know what? They're still in control, in the driver's seat right now.
They are, but they should be up a lot more. This game should be almost sewn up if they could just handle the ball.
Now here's Walker. And Zeller kicks to Jefferson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Curry against Stevenson. Here's Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some Rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important.